Hi friends, today we're going to work on some gross motor skills. We're going to work on jumping, because it's Easter and our Easter bunny likes to hop, hop, hop. And we want to get to where our Easter bunny is and jump with him. So we're going to jump. You ready? Get down and jump. But before we get to jumping, we got to learn some pre-jumping skills, and Miss Meredith is going to help us with that right now.
All right. Hi, friends. I miss seeing y'all. The first skill we're going to work on for pre-jumping skills is getting up on our tiptoes. So our friends, before we can expect them to have ground clearance, they need to be able to get strong ankles and feet. Mr. Nick, we can't see your. There we go. Okay. So an activity you can do with your kids and incorporate it into any activity throughout the day is just having them reach up. So if you're having snacks, you can have them reach up on their tiptoes, reach for a snack. If you're doing a puzzle, have them reach up for puzzle pieces. If you're coloring, doing anything, anytime that you have pieces, that you can have them reach up for it and get up on those tiptoes. Our goal is for them to be able to do it without hands. But if some of our friends need some assistance, you can have them put their hand up against a wall or on a ledge, a countertop. You just want to try to make sure they're not leaning into the surface so that they're centered over their feet and all the weight is going through their legs. That helps strengthen them a little bit. You can also give them your fingers to help them if they need that assistance. But rising up on those tiptoes is going to give them the calf strength that they need to jump up and clear the ground. So tiptoes is the first one. Second is doing squats, just like you or I would do as an adult to strengthen those quads and those hamstrings that are the big muscles on the front and the back of your thighs. So just having them lower down and stand back up without using their hands, again, is the goal. The lower down you have them squat, the more work it is and the harder for them it is. So if that's an easy skill, you have them go down. You can even have them hang out in that position like Mr. Nick's doing. You can, tape a piece of paper on the wall, have them color it, have them play with something in that position, and then stand back up. And you can even carry that into the tiptoes. So have them go straight from a squat all the way up into tiptoes. That's kind of stacking the skills together. If going down that far is still too hard for our kiddo, you can have them do like a mini squat instead and just have them go there and then back up. So just having them repetitively do that motion is going to help strengthen those muscles and get them used to jumping. So one thing that you want to watch for, some of our friends will go down low and compensate by kind of leaning forward and straightening the legs. So this is, we don't want to see this. So you want to try to keep them just going straight up and down so that their body is over their feet the whole time. So that way they're really having to use those muscles. When they lean forward and lock those legs out, they're not using the muscles. So that, again, don't want that. We want them just to squat up and down, keeping their body centered over their feet. Perfect. All right, so the third thing you can do is really just having them work from a deep sit. So having them sit on like these stools, anything you have basically that positions the kids' hips below their knees. You could use the stools, Mr. Nick's fireplace, any kind of lower seat, and have them just rise to standing without using the hands. That's, again, another way to fire those hamstrings and those quads, work on those, and then have them slowly lower to sitting. So you could reverse that. And this is hard, again, for our kiddos, can be a tougher concept, but have them sit slow, because they're having to control that muscle contraction for as long as they can before they just flop down onto the seat. So doing it up and back down, they're both very advantageous for strengthening those muscles that they're going to need for sitting. So let's see, what else are we missing? Just make sure whenever you're giving them the assistance, let the kiddo initiate the movement before. So if a kid needs assistance coming up, let them start to initiate the movement on their own, and then you can kind of give them a little support with your fingers to allow them to finish the movement. So those are the three pretty important pre-jumping skills: tiptoes, squats, and sitting from a deep sit. Perfect.
Awesome, friends. Those are things we can work on. We're going to get you strong so you can hop like a bunny. Hop, hop, hop. Thank you, friends. Bye.